Welcome to this urgent news brief explainer. We're tracking a live, unfolding situation right now regarding a critical connection status, and the telemetry coming across our desks is honestly both fascinating and highly sensitive. We're actively monitoring the exact split-second sequence of a digital handshake. Okay, let's dive right into this unfolding digital event and see exactly what the data is telling us.
The incoming information initiates with a phrase that instantly commands your attention. It creates this really dramatic holding pattern. Just a moment. We're looking at the absolute genesis of the connection process right here. It's tense. It's an enforced pause. Now, this isn't a failure. It's actually a deliberate suspension initiated by the security architecture. The system is essentially throwing up a temporary roadblock, asking for a brief window to assess everything before proceeding. The entire process just hangs in the balance of this single fleeting moment.
Breaking update. Verification is successful.
Verification successful. This is exactly the first major breakthrough we've been waiting for. The critical initial security gateway has officially been cleared. So, whatever unseen checks, balances, and security perimeters were running during that tense holding phase, they're completely satisfied now. The system has analyzed the incoming request, run its diagnostics, and basically given the official green light. We've officially moved from unknown scrutiny to full system approval.
It brilliantly illustrates this immediate, verifiable shift in status. We've gone from that unknown wait time, that period of intense questioning and analysis, straight into confirmed, verifiable progress. The security hurdle has been successfully crossed, and that fundamentally changes the status of our unfolding event from pending to approved.
Moving to our next status update, waiting for OpenAI.
Now, what's really interesting about this telemetry is how it maps the exact chronological sequence of the event. Moment 1 was that initial holding pattern. Moment 2 was our breakthrough confirmation. But now, in moment 3, we are actively suspended once again. You see, the journey didn't end with verification. It just unlocked the next phase, and we are currently locked right into this third, absolutely vital step.
The exact unyielding holding pattern we're currently in is this: waiting for OpenAI.com to respond. So the suspense continues. We've cleared all the local security gates, but right now we are entirely reliant on the target server. We've knocked on the door of OpenAI.com, our credentials have been validated by the initial perimeter, and now, well, we're basically standing on the digital porch, just waiting for the destination system to acknowledge our presence and open the door.
So the crucial point here is understanding what waiting actually means in this live context. This is not passive downtime. By technical definition, it is remaining in a state of suspended anticipation until an expected system response occurs. It is a momentary, high-stakes pause. The entire connection is completely dependent on the destination system at this very second. Because without that response, the successful verification we just celebrated means absolutely nothing. We are completely tethered to the other side's ability to reply.
Let's move to our final section, action required to enable systems.
Action is urgently required to enable systems to continue. I want to stress exactly why this matters so much. The automated process has done absolutely everything it can. The verification is complete. The request to the server has been sent. But the entire process halts right here, right now, if you do not act. The final bridge to the destination actually requires manual system configurations on your end. The incoming data mandates a very specific step-by-step technical protocol to break out of this holding pattern. Step 1, you must enable JavaScript. Step 2, you must enable cookies. Step 3, only then can you continue. These are vital, mandatory technical mandates. The connection cannot and will not proceed without fulfilling both of these requirements. They are literally the keys you have to turn to finalize the digital handshake we've been tracking. Let's methodically review this required systems checklist so there is absolutely zero confusion. Both JavaScript and cookies must be established in an enabled status. There's no alternate configuration accepted here. If and only if both of these statuses are met, the protocol will allow you to continue. Both of these specific protocols are entirely non-negotiable for system access.
To guarantee your success, you really have to understand this stark contrast. If JavaScript and cookies are disabled, it equals a complete halt. You cannot continue, and you will remain indefinitely in that suspended waiting state. But enabling them? That guarantees the process will continue. The path forward is entirely dictated by the status of these two specific technical toggles on your local system.
Okay, let's do a rapid-fire recap of this breaking digital event. We began with intense anticipation, initiated by the system stating, "Just a moment."
We then received the major breakthrough that verification was confirmed successful. Following that, we entered a new holding pattern, currently waiting for OpenAI.com to respond, and finally, the critical mandate. To break this suspension and finalize the connection, the user absolutely must enable JavaScript and cookies to continue.
We've tracked this connection from its initial pause, right through its successful verification, up to the final barrier requiring your direct action. The data is clear, the protocols are established, and the destination is waiting. The bridge is built, but you hold the key. So as we conclude this explainer, I leave you with one final urgent question. Are your systems enabled, or will your connection be left waiting in the dark?